Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kat, and this is Kat's Loops and Lore, where we have been basically going through Vlogmas, right? I have my yarn project. I am starting recording extremely late, and I will say that I will have to start knitting a little bit later as well. Life be life, and I had to get some work done to the car. I found out that my headlight went out. I heard a little pop yesterday, and it turns out it was the bulb. And I decided my Christmas present to my fam would be for me to replace the headlights. They were old enough, they were bleached out, and I was more concerned that turning on my high beams looked like normal headlights. So, yay! I also went to the gym. I got to walk on the treadmill. Got just shy of 4 hours. Or not 4 hours. Wow, 4 miles. So, I did a lot. I ordered the new headlamps. I need to find a mechanic to install them. And I got some news from my mom of events that happened at the rehab facility that she's at. And it's left me angry. I have a feeling that if I was there today, they would say, I understand you're upset. And in my mind, I'm going, upset would be losing a watch. Upset would be planning to go to the gym and not going to the gym. This is like the kind of upset that makes you nauseous. You're that upset, angry. Aunt Flo came to visit. My hormones are raging. I need to calm down. I need to find my center. I'm pretty sure my knitting will help me do that. Knitting for mental health. But I also need to get cleaned up. I have groceries to pick up at 1 o'clock. And I need to gather my thoughts, right? So, welcome to day 20 of Vlogmas. And we are going to try to rekindle what we can of the day while eating some sort of dinner and probably putting on some tunes. I will put on in some headphones, that way YouTube doesn't like copyright strike me or anything like that. But we will chill out. I've cleaned up my desk a little bit more. I've got my tiny little cauldron. Happy belated new moon in Sagittarius. I know I will be burning some incense and maybe burning my awesome little Hecate candle to anchor. Meditating will be needed today. I have a very strong feeling meditating will be on the high requirement of the list. So, who knows? Maybe we'll do some little fun things that may be off camera, that may be more content for day 21, should you be interested to tune into that. I may flip through some tarot cards, see what maybe spirit will tell me that will help me calm down. I have a Capricorn Mars, so all I need is my anger directed in a certain direction, and like I will methodically figure out what I need to do to make sure that proper execution is done in the future. I am an INFJ. I am the advocate. I have no problem ruffling people's feathers, especially if it's due to negligence. Be like, don't use misdirection here. I will present you proof. Here's your proof. Fix it. So, we're gonna calm down. I feel like my shirt is very much the energy of we ride at fucking dawn. And I'm in planning mode. Like, I was so angry, I was briefly looking up how to earn a law degree because I am so ready to tear someone apart. So, okay. Let's find our center. Let's calm down. Where is Mars? I think Mars is in Capricorn right now. And I have a feeling he only be ruffling. He's trying to get me to fight something. It's like, today is not the day. That would make sense. My natal Saturn right now is conjunct Mars. We're gonna go calm down now. Hey. Come on. Come on. Oh. Yes. Someone really wanted to play. I don't know what to eat, so I'm having my Too Good blended Greek yogurt that has 2 grams of sugar in it with some semi-sweet dark chocolate little chips. It's like 12 grams of protein. I've been hoping, as always, for VTO to drop. It's not doing crap. I also have noticed that past Cat, put some work in on this. Yes. Oh. I love you. I'm gonna have to leave to go get the groceries here soon. I burned my cinnamon and something incense. It smells wonderful. I also put in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more rows. At least yesterday, from the orange stitch marker. So, I put in a little more work previously. And I don't know. I know I will end up putting in some footage of me knitting. I'm trying to find my little inner zen. Maybe after enjoying my Dr. Pepper, not sponsored, and my yogurt, I can simulate how much more protein do I need to eat. 8 grams. I need to find something with 8 grams of protein in it to finish rounding that out. Right? Look at you. I love that I carry my Starlight tarot deck with me in my yarn bag and a little bell. Why are you crying? Baby. Because he wants to play. Hold on a moment. Alright. So, I finished my yogurt. I'm working still on my Dr. Pepper. I have to go get groceries. But I figure, why don't we draw one card? Let's see if they will allow a single card, right? Just kind of in one of those, I need something to focus on, right? I want to show you everything that's on the bottom, right? Last one. So, what card? What do I need to hear today? Ooh, Page of Cups. Page of Cups in the reversed. Cups is all about emotions. I have the Queen of Pentacles reversed underneath. With the Star reversed. And the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is all about, like, putting down seeds, letting your garden grow. But you're getting impatient. Oh, I also have the Six of Cups reversed. So, let's do this. The Star reversed is like a lack of faith. We have the Queen of Pentacles. You or someone close to you may pay excessive attention to the little things instead of doing what is really of value. Greed and carelessness can lead to problems. Alternatively, if the asker has been going through a period of stress or anxiety, this card reversed is a reminder to tend to their inner garden. They should be compassionate and gentle with themselves. I feel that. I mean, we did state that, you know, we had a lot of things happening today that just was not doing it. We needed to walk away. We needed to tend to our inner garden. I may not have been able to get as much of this done as I wanted, right? But I needed a time to step back and just focus. The Page of Cups reversed is indicating that you are brewing creative ideas and projects, but you are afraid of sharing them with the world, fearing failure. You are experiencing self-doubt and keeping your plans under wraps. The card may also suggest that you feel creatively blocked due to perfectionism. You are encouraged to reconnect with your initial joy and passion for your projects and let that inspiration flow freely. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So we're basically needing to, we'll set this here, tend to our inner garden, right? We know we had to step away. We had to focus on what can help put us back into a better mood, correct our mindset. Things were starting off very aggressive today. You know, even at work, it was kind of like, I got to actually chill. And then at the very end, they were like, I gotta cut your table. You gotta go. And I was like, then I'll use my time. Consider me gone. Bye. I wanted to do a nice thing for my parents by replacing the headlights. And I did. I committed to that. And I know with all the other conversations that it may not have come through as sincere. Like, yeah, to show my appreciation for everything that you guys have done for me, I'm going to cover getting the headlights done. I figure, why not? Let me help out. And I'm not asking to help out, I'm doing it. Or else they'd be like, no, just put it on the card. Just put it on the card. No, I'm helping. This is me helping. Stop. Right? Embracing our inner child and learning to be less of a perfectionist. Which, yes, I have a lot of perfectionism tendencies, right? I'm not being as idealistic, not quite dreamer. It's almost like I'm tired. I'm tired and I feel kind of stagnant. I'm tired of feeling like I have to focus too much on all of the adulty things, and I can't mess around as much. I love being able to paint, to draw, even to write sometimes. I haven't really written. I have Microsoft Word with Copilot turned off. Cut that stuff out. But I have been trying to write a story. Something that I keep kind of going back to from childhood. And I don't know, maybe as part of the vlogs, I can set some time aside to be able to write. I have this cute little tripod, right? So it just sits like so. And I have a little 4K camera that I bought off of TikTok Shop, God knows how long ago. And I upgraded the memory card, and it's now got a fully charged battery. So I may be able to use more than just my webcam to film content. That'd be nice, right? But that's something to, like, think about. I think that's on as tight as it's gonna go. The question is, I like that it also can be like a little selfie stick. And it wasn't very expensive either. I think I spent less than 20 bucks on it. So, being able to sit down and learn to just, what, for lack of a better term, just mess around. Go jump in a puddle in the rain. Right? We also have the strength card. We have the resilience. And interestingly enough, I'm a Leo rising, right? So we have the ability to do what we want. And heaven forbid, oh, look we got the card for burnout. That makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. We need to be patient with ourselves, and we need to allow the ability to just mess around. Why so serious, right? Without the Joker tendencies, alright? I'm not looking to go blowing things up. I'm wanting to be aware. I'm wanting to take caution. I honestly believe that there is some critical errors that happened at the facility that Mom is at. And do I think that someone needs to be held accountable? Absolutely. She had an OD. And that's not serious, right? It's something to pay attention to. It's something to keep an eye on. And it's something that I can't let that mess with the balance that I've been able to find in my life. I am strong. And I am crafty enough to be able to figure out what to do. But I can't let that kind of anger dictate my life. Anger just begets more anger, right? It is a sharp tool that, when thrown around carelessly, can honestly hurt someone. And that's not my intention. My intention is to educate. My intention is to put creative actions in place and further safeguards, because if they were willing to let that slide for my mom, who else is going under the radar, right? I originally wanted to do a lot of things with Vlogmas, and as we're starting to wrap up and get everything done, I think I may try to dedicate certain days to doing certain content. I like being able to do collective readings. I like whenever I feel the pull to look at a card, I look at a card, right? I'm not looking to go all-seeing guru on anyone, but I know patterns be patterning, right? Patterning? That's the word. And I think it's restlessness. I think that's what it is. I'm trying to be able to step away, but there seems to be things that keeps pulling me back, and it keeps pulling me away from what I see as fun. So in response, instead of taking my yarn, I may take my Switch, which I have not touched in God knows how long. So I may just take my Switch to go pick up groceries. That'll be perfectly fine. I already picked up Dad's Sonic, so it's just groceries and then home. I know this is not the same as the rest of Vlogmas, but hey, if you liked it, let me know. Share it if it's worth sharing. I'm here for you every day up until the day after Christmas, where I will do a true recap to see the highs, the lows, the ups, the downs, what I think I could do better to set myself up for better success, and, just my overall thoughts. First time vlogger, first time Vlogmas. A lot of firsts there. I understand I'm going to mess up some things. I understand that not everything's going to be perfect. And they say the biggest challenge is just posting, right? So here I am. I'm here. Hi. This is my little corner of the internet. You're welcome. If you like art, if you like tarot, if you like spiritual witchy things, if you like astrology, if you like astronomy, two different things. If you like yarn, if you like paint, if you like drawing, if you're neurospicy like me and you're multi-passionate, you never know what to do, I may start up a wheel. And then maybe we can spin the wheel and figure out what craft we feel like doing that day. That may help. Constructive planning. Maybe. Work in progress. So, make sure to drink water. I'm almost done with my bottle. It's over by my PlayStation. I'm going to finish my Dr. Pepper first, though, because that's my treat to myself. And I will see you tomorrow for day 21. 4 more days until Christmas. See you then. Bye.